Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. I gotta put these glasses on. I use these glasses, by the way, is because my eyes are gonna be basically burned off if I do not use them. I'd rather not have the ones with the yellow lens. I wish I just had the clear lens with prescription. That'd be super helpful. Maybe at some point in the future we'll get them. But today, we're gonna be talking about the gameplay patch, okay? Because people have been wondering why I haven't made a specific video about it. Guys, listen. You guys know how I am, right? You guys know I've already made countless videos for gameplay in the past, countless, right? And my content nowadays has been a lot of player reviews and gameplay oriented stuff because that's where I like it to be. I like to be a YouTuber where I can be proud of my own content. I don't want to do none of this pack opening shit because they're not my packs. If they're my packs, I'll do it, right? Through gameplay, not through FIFA points. Like I just morally, I genuinely cannot do that. It's just for me personally, it's not the content that I would like to make. Right, so my gameplay content through player reviews, I've been very proud of, and I've been happy to make, and I'm really glad that you guys have been enjoying, okay? This is like a discussion video that we're going to have today, okay? The reason why we're having a discussion video today is because EA didn't release any content today, right? So on top of their game being inconsistent, as it normally is, they're not even going to release one card, right? You couldn't release like a Ruben Diaz headliners card. You couldn't release like literally a headliners card from anywhere. You couldn't release like a headliners card Orsic, who recently just got transferred to Red Bull Leipzig. Something cool. There's not one card. Just give it to any you listen, because I do the player reviews, and you guys know I'm always honest when it comes to the player reviews, right? This card right here, right? I'm not going to complain about it because it's new content. It's a card that's usable. A lot of people are going to like this card, you know, for different reasons. Whether you're an Olympiacos fan, you're a French fan, or not French fan, but you're French, and you know you support the French national team, or you like the France national team anyways, and you just want to put them in your team, and just for the fun concept, that's fine, right? Like this card is there. It has the four main stats that are decent. It's usable. It's not a card I enjoyed using, but he's usable. A lot of cards in FIFA are not usable. You couldn't make one card that's usable. Like he's from the Greek league, that's French, and he's not a relevant player. Like that's fine. You're giving a concept player. You couldn't do that for any other card today. Was it really that hard? But it's whatever, because you know their content is, hey, we fixed Ben Yedder's SPC. That's what their content was. Okay, let's talk about the gameplay, because people have been wondering why I haven't made a video about it. I haven't made a video about it, guys, because, like I said, I've been making other contents that I've been more proud of. You guys know that when I used to talk about gameplay stuff all the time, it was like, I would honestly say, a darker point in my life, because there's a big reason why I haven't streamed the game consistently, because for me to stream the game, I cannot touch this game during the daytime. You guys need to understand how much effort it takes just to do play reviews when my gameplay ends up being crap. Like yesterday when I had to do Valbuena, and I had to do, I don't remember the other person. I was Valbuena and Ben Yedder, both times in 3 separate hours from each other. The gameplay was, it was like the bottom of the barrel. Like it was either the worst, second worst, or third worst. Because you guys know there's like 10 different ones. But it was really, really down there. Like I was using my boy Italo's team, and it was like a full meta team, almost, right? There's 2-3 positions are a little bit off in regards to weak foot, characteristics, whatever, right? Full meta. Like we're talking like if I was competing, that's the type of team I would use. You know, team of the year, Mbappe, blah, blah, blah. And even with that team, you couldn't move with it, right? The point that I'm trying to get at when it comes to gameplay reviews, when I have this discussion with you guys all the time, right, is that these patches are not going to influence if your game feels bad, better, worse, good, whatever it is. You're gonna experience. You're gonna say it's good now. You're gonna say it's bad now, and it's gonna change. I tell you guys this every time the gameplay patch comes out. Okay, if I was gonna look at specifics for the gameplay patch, has the finishing been improved? Yes, it has been improved. Is it at that stage yet? It still isn't. There's still way too many opportunities, right? That you're hitting the post. We're not talking, because some people send me clips, right, of the finishes that they try to do and be like, why didn't this go into the back of the net? And I'm like, and my phrase that I like to use when I look at finishing is, you took a percentage shot. A percentage shot, right, is, you know, it makes sense that there is an RNG factor behind it, right? Like one guy would send me a clip on Twitter, and he's probably going to see this video. He sent me a clip on Twitter where the net is this way, right? And he is facing this way, and the ball is being placed that way, and he has to do a turnaround shot across goal In a video game, that's an RNG shot. So if it does go in or it doesn't go in, it's like, well, it's an RNG shot. I'm not talking about when I talk about finishing, guys, don't get it twisted from RNG shots. I'm talking about 100% opportunities that need to be going in, right? 100% opportunities is not down to self-benefit, okay? Because some people, they just want it to score everything. Like, no. You have to work the specific angles, right? But when you work the specific angles, when you get the 100%, yeah, you should score them. If you're literally this, if this is the goalie, and this is you, and you want to chip him, or you want to tap it under his arm, honestly, you should be able to score it every time, because you're freaking close to him. Defensive AI is super overpowered from these slide tackle blocks and stuff, which at some point, you're just kind of like, okay, cool, we'll let it happen. But you gotta compensate. Finishing needs to be the most effective thing. And I'm gonna be honest, I've enjoyed it more now than I did before the patch. I will say, because before the patch, the amount of times you hit the post was absurd. But now it's like a few times here and there, but it's a little bit better. My whole thing is, guys, right, is that the reason why I don't always make these gameplay patch videos all the time is because there's nothing to talk about, okay? The new things that they add are irrelevant because you can't feel it all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just hard for me to be like, hey guys, like, I'm gonna give a gameplay review. I can't, I physically, mentally, morally cannot give you a gameplay review because there's like 10 plus different gameplays. What review am I gonna do the gameplay review for? There's no specific gameplay I can be like, you know what, guys, I hate when I do this because this is how it works in this community when you have to talk about gameplay stuff. I hate when it's like, oh, generally the finishing feels better. Oh, I hate myself when I do that. Because it's like, generally, no! The game should always feel good. This is the only one gameplay I should test your strafe dribble with acceleration, which... How do you test if your gameplay's slow? Tell me. Can someone tell me if my gameplay feels like shit? How do you test that? You can't. It's slow anyways. When your gameplay is good, yeah, maybe you could test that mechanic. But like, how do you do that consistently? You can't. The reason why I have barely been doing these videos, guys, is not because my opinions have changed. It's because I am trying to be less annoying for you guys. Like, I know that me making these videos give you comfort as well because everyone deals with the gameplay situation. This is not a case-by-case basis. I'm not special, blah, blah, blah. I get it, right? But I just don't want to annoy you guys. You know, I want to create good content for you. That's been the goal for years, right? These player reviews have been doing really well, and I really appreciate the support you guys are showing. Like, dudes, I've been getting like... Recently, I've been getting like this month, we're gonna hit like, I think 3.5, 3.6K subs. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're on course to hit 100K by the end of the year. Maybe we can even hit it earlier. God knows, because people have been loving the stuff, and honestly, it's made me happy. It has. It's genuinely made me happy because I am now making content where I am not constantly talking about how garbage EA is as a company and how inconsistent the game is, because I've genuinely been enjoying actually making gameplay content. It's just the personal thing where when I am specifically playing it, it's rarely ever good during the daytime. I'm telling you guys because I want to annoy you guys less with gameplay. When I am doing the player review, just know it's 1 in the afternoon Eastern time for me, right? It is never good at 1 p.m. Eastern time. If you guys watch my gameplay looks faster because it's on the Elgato, okay? It's not faster on my screen, my dudes. It isn't. It may look like it is, but it's not. My dribbling may look like it's responsive, but you guys have no idea how much compensating I'm doing with the left stick. Pro players who play this game, like, congratulations, I can get 30 and 0s every weekend. Great. But that's not the point. Right? The point is that the gameplay is broken. My thoughts on gameplay, guys, is that I have no thoughts on it because you can't test it. Finishing is a core mechanic that you, even when the gameplay is shit, you can kind of test. But it's still going to be off because the sensitivity of your shots when you're boosting up the shot gets screwed over. Like, if you're zooming up the shoot button, you know that bar that zooms up? The sensitivity of it is different. So it's not a natural zoom up or boost up. It's like sometimes it'll do like boom, stutter, boom, and then the sensitivity of your shot is crazy. So you can't take that, dude. Do you know how many times I've skied a ball, dudes? I've been playing FIFA for so many years, and I take the same shots all the time. And when your gameplay is bad, you can take the same shot and sky the ball because the sensitivity of the bar is different. I don't do these gameplay patches constantly, guys, because I don't want to constantly annoy you. I'm glad and I'm happy that you guys like the play reviews. I'm glad and I'm happy that, you know, after, because dudes, you guys know I've been I'm sorry, but I'm the person that in the beginning, when I used to talk about inconsistent gameplay, no one used to believe me. For 4 years, I had to convince this community. For 4 of those years, I had to convince this community that it was a problem. When people used to say that I was crazy, okay? Now that people can finally see it, I don't have to constantly do it all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys get it. This gameplay's broken. EA's absolute trash bags. And that's pretty much it. There's nothing else to add to it. I can't give my opinion on gameplay patches if they talk about dribbling responsiveness, passing responsiveness. I can't notice it consistently. Do you guys get what I'm saying? I'm sorry that I'm all over the place. You guys know this is how I talk. But yeah, because I didn't release any content today, I just wanted to let you guys know what my thoughts on the gameplay is. This is why I don't do these videos all the time, because it genuinely stresses me out. But I just wanted to let you guys know, because you deserve to know where I stand with certain things. It's never going to change because EA specifically have to fix it. It's not, my opinion is never going to change. But future content, even if we do the Sterling Headliners card today, it's for you guys. You guys know what I'm saying? It's for you guys, and it's also for me, because when you're a content creator, you have to enjoy what you do. If you don't enjoy what you do, you're miserable. I had months where I was miserable because all I was doing was just shitting on this terrible company. But now that I have the player reviews, because of you guys, because you guys give me these players so that I can review, because I can't afford them, right? I have 147K that's been there for like 6 months or whatever, however long the game's been out for. This is just coins sitting in my club because I don't make coins. You guys get what I'm saying? If it wasn't for you guys, a lot of the player reviews I wouldn't even be able to do. So it's, you know, it's like we're like this. We're like this. We're in this together. You guys understand? Okay? I have no association with anybody else. My association when I create content is me and you guys. Okay? That's what I want to focus on, because that time period, I don't want to always do that time period. I don't want to do that time period again. You guys get what I'm saying? I'm doing it today because there's nothing to upload today, and I'll do a Headliners Sterling video, but that's pretty much it. Guys, thanks for watching the video. You guys know how I am. I just talk the way that I talk. And yeah, I'll catch you guys for the next video. Maybe Headliner Sterling later today, okay? Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.